Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, as well as Joe Boo's day job, as well as cooking and tailgating with Joe Boo. If you want to know my game day recipes, if you want to know keto diet stuff and all that, check out Cooking and Tailgating with Joe Boo. It'll make your mouth water. It'll make your mouth water. We put all our big subs and everything else on there and things. So definitely like it, subscribe it. I'm getting some of my best cooking recipes and stuff on there, and how I do everything for game day. Game days may be interesting, and speaking of food, I may be eating crow. I literally may be eating crow because I've been one guy who has always said I do not want Odell Beckham on my team because, maturity-wise, he seemed to be very, very selfish. Although after going through, near-death experience apparently, and being in Cleveland and dealing with that situation, it did seem like he changed and evolved a lot. And even last year when he was a free agent, I still did not want Odell Beckham Jr. But you look at what he did with the Rams going down the stretch, and you can even look at him at the Super Bowl and say he was, before he hurt his knee, one of the best players on the field. And you can look at it and say the Rams really missed that guy. Now, the Rams still would like to get him back, but I think the Rams season is pretty much done. The Super Bowl hangover is definitely the case there. But it feels like everybody now has got the love fest going on for Odell Beckham Jr. In the past, we've had Jerry Jones, talking about players that he'd like to have in there. Like, remember when he was talking about, that Johnny Manziel, show me the money. He flirted with that whole idea, but he was the only one. You had Jerry Jones getting really, really close to tampering when he was talking about Adrian Peterson and stuff and how good of a running back he was. But that was just Jerry being Jerry. Now we've kind of gotten everybody there talking about Odell Beckham Jr. In fact, this morning on The Fan, this is what he actually said. Now, I want to make sure that we get this thing done right. I'm actually driving with hay in front of me. I got a truck with some bales of hay. I got a tractor trailer over here. So me trying to hold the phone and read the quote for Jerry Jones would not be a good idea. So my lovely bride, if you could, please read exactly what Jerry Jones, and can you do it in Jerry Jones speak?
I cannot.
You cannot do it? Yeah, you know that, Odell, but okay, go ahead.
You can repeat it.
No, go ahead. I can't repeat it because I'd have to see it. But go ahead.
We should be aware that he's coming off this knee injury, but he showed he can do it and do it well last year. So that would go in the mix real good. How would Jerry say that?
He showed a whole lot that, coming off the injury last year, he showed that he could still do it. So that definitely has to go in the mix. And where's my mixed drinks there, son? I'm looking for, okay, I'm sorry.
His past dealing with adversity of injury rehab, I think that tells you a lot. I think a veteran player such as Odell, my experience has been when we brought a veteran player in, they've hit the ground running in terms of being able to compete. That usually is not a big factor when we think about whether or not a player can fit. Now, the player's individual skills, his people skills, as well as his past experience in terms of the systems that he's been in, if the player has been with several teams. All of those weigh in on it. I think that you're looking at a player that his experience far outweighs any of that ambiguity involved with how he's going to fit your system.
In other words, we really like him, and we'd like to have him wearing that Dallas Cowboy star and getting us a Super Bowl trophy like he did last year with the LA Rams. Because, I need to get me another one of them Super Bowl trophies. I know that I said that, if I win that third one there, I wouldn't ask you for nothing else, Lord. I know I said that because I really screwed up when I let Jimmy Johnson go. I don't know what I was thinking, and then bringing in Barry Switzer. I knew the chances of Barry Switzer without divine intervention, winning us the Super Bowl wasn't going to happen, but I appreciate it, Lord. But Lord, I need me another one of those Super Bowl trophies. And let's see if that Odell Beckham from Dak Prescott connection can work. And that's what I'm talking about. 7-Eleven and got some of the good wine, and we're going to negotiate this contract, and you're going to be one of them boys. I think that's what he really meant. Didn't that sound like what he was saying, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Doesn't your shirt look great?
Yeah, she looks beautiful in it.
Yeah. Does it make you feel proud? We're going through the channel members site, the Thrive site. She's my wife, of course, who manages that. And any of you new channel members and things, go to the community tab. Go to the community tab there. There's a link to our Thrive site, and that way we can make sure that you get your shot glass plus, depending on what level you are, and so on. And we'll be able to get your picture of you with your shot glass, so I can get it onto that closing video and stuff. So, anyway, I digress. For the Cowboys, I have not seen the Cowboys flirting with signing anybody like this ever before. This is new territory. For Mike McCarthy, who yesterday was praising him and talking about, other coaches that have worked with him and how he's a good, player and so on. You don't hear anybody else talking to him like that. Now you had Odell yesterday in the excerpt of a video from Volume. The whole video will come out sometime soon, the teasing it. But him basically saying that it's not teams that are just looking to get publicity. It's good teams, he said, as in 6-2 teams and playoff teams and so on. And at this point in his career, he's tired of living out of a suitcase. He wants to find a place that he calls home, where he can buy a house and so on and say, this is going to be where I finish off my career. I don't know if the Cowboys are looking to do just that, to make a long-term commitment. But as opposed to, and I've been on the fence with this whole thing because, like I said, I may have to put a cooking video of me eating crow on my other channel. I tell you what, can you buy crow for cooking? I have to go. I'm going to have to look that up and see if you can actually buy some crow. Because if the Cowboys sign Odell, I may just have to make like a eating crow video, cooking video. I guarantee you that's what I have to do. I'm going to have to check that out and see if you can buy crow meat. Anyway, I have to eat some crow. Although there is roadkill crow, isn't there? I digress. I don't know that the Cowboys are looking for a 3-4 year type deal for Odell. I just don't. The Cowboys are one of the youngest teams in the NFL, and come next year, I think they're going to be even younger when we start seeing guys like Jason Peters and probably Tyron Smith. And I see I'm getting some damn Gina updates. I got 2 just while I've been on this video, so I need to end this video and see what Gina's talking about. We'll see. But it definitely seems like the Cowboys want Odell Beckham in the mix. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, there you go. All right, good people. I'll see you on the job site at some point. And be safe out there.